What is going on, guys? B-Man27 here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing off my Rocket League garage of all of the items I have, and I'm going to try and rush through this because I actually did a first take, and it was 14 minutes for a video that should take like 6 minutes, just because I rambled for so long, and I was in the middle of editing it, and I was like, nah, I can't make it this long. So first item on the list that I'm going to show you is 20XX. I got super lucky with this one. No, I didn't waste not waste, but I didn't buy a bunch of keys to buy it. No, I actually created it off of my 5th crate. It was going to be the last crate I ever opened on PS4 because I was just I'll just spend 5 keys on turbo crates, see what I get. And I ended up getting 20XX, which is super lucky. It barely landed too. I was freaking out. So this is my colors for it. I got the dark matter boost and then the proton boost. I'll show you that really quick. And then it looks really nice. I really like this. But then I got parallax from, well, first of all, the RLCS Season 3 Grand Championship LAN event thing. If you were to watch the stream for it and link your Twitch account to your Rocket League account on their website, then you would have a chance to get rewards the longer you watched. And I ended up getting 3. The first one was the Mount Champion Topper, which I don't have anymore because I actually traded that for Parallax. Yeah, I totally screwed the guy over. Except I didn't know what it was worth at the time. It's actually worth actually I don't even know now. It's probably 2 keys maybe. And Parallax is 7 keys. 7 or 8, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere around there. And so the dude, at first he put out a certified biomass, and I was add. And so because I saw that he had parallax, and so he put in a parallax, and I was like, alright, I'll trade it for that definitely. So I got a parallax. And so the next thing I want to talk to you about is these red tunicas. As you can see, I've started to try and collect a set. So these red tunicas I got not from an in-game drop, I'm pretty sure. I can't actually remember. It wasn't even that long ago either, that's the thing. But these red tunicas I got at some point. They were maybe added into a trade I was doing. Honestly, I have no clue at all. So I got these red tunicas, then I was trading with this kid, just because I asked him to trade in game, just because why not? I do that a lot, even if there's not anything they have that I necessarily want, because I have basically all I really need. 20XX and parallax, some good mystery decals, and some very varied colored wheels, and that's all you really need, right? Because you don't really need fancy painted tachyon and stuff. If you have the money to, it's great. But I mean, you have all those ion boosts that are pretty cool. Anyways, whatever. So I saw the dude had green tunicas. I'm like, hey, I have red ones. That could go together in a card very well. Or wait, no. As you can see. And so I got this. So this is before I had parallax. So I was matching up with 20XX colors. And then so I ended up getting the parallax a couple days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm not sure. And then I got the Apex wheels. I sold them for 8 keys. This kid, way overpaid for them. I was on Rocket League Garage. I think it's rocket-league.com. You can do trades and stuff. It's kind of like Craigslist, but for Rocket League trades. So I was on there just looking what people would offer for my Apex. And there's one person who would want to sell it for 5 tunicas, but a couple of them were red and forest green, which I already had at the time, so I didn't really want to do that. So I just sold them for 8 keys. It was actually going to be 10, but 2 of them were trade banned. I'm like, okay, I don't really want to wait 4 days, whatever it was. And so I just traded it to the kid then, because he might have figured out that they weren't actually worth that much, the Apex wheels. And so I just wanted to trade them as soon as possible, really. And so I ended up with that money. I bought the tunica. The white tunicas were 2, plus I added in a nitro crate just because they're 2 to 3 keys. What was the other one? I'm not sure, but I added in. Well, okay, so the orange, purple, and the sky blue. I'm pretty sure I bought all of those for 2 keys, which is a pretty fair price. I'm not sure exactly what the separate colors are worth, but most of them are worth to 1 to 2 keys. The black, crimson, and titanium white is a little bit more than 2 keys. Anyway, so and then with whichever one I didn't say before. I think it was the lime ones. I did for 1 key and a nitro crate. And so I got all of these so far. All the colors I have left are black, gray, pink, and cobalt, I think, are the only ones left. The only color they don't come in is saffron. And there's 13 colors, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that would make it if my math isn't just completely retarded. And so, anyways, so with these Pulsus wheels, again, I'm not sure exactly how I got them. One way or another, I ended up with Cobalt K2s, and this kid, like, really wanted them. And so he gave me, like, the Pulsus, this pork pie, wildcat ears, I'm pretty sure, and these purple chakrams. And yeah, I think that was it for this Cobalt K2s, which I looked at the prices and I can't remember what they are now, but I remember it being like, alright, well, if I can sell these for keys, then it's definitely a steal. But there's no way I'm going to be able to find someone who's like really looking for lime pulses for keys, because they'd rather probably spend it on like newer wheels like Septums even. But even painted Septums aren't really that cool because they don't glow, because for some graphical glitch is kind of stupid. Anyways, and same with like the pork pie and wildcat ears. The chances of me finding people for keys for that is very unlikely. Chakrams, people actually try and collect these, so I thought maybe I would. And I have someone that I'm trading with right now for 1 key, which is kind of a low ball, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just trying to get a key, and with that key I can probably add in these 2 crates to get pink maybe. Definitely not black, because they're gonna want like 2 keys and then maybe at least the turbo probably. Anyway, so I think that's probably it, to be honest. This other stuff I got from just trading. I don't know. The Helios I'm trying to trade for 4 keys, and with that I could buy probably the black and the pink, maybe the cobalt instead. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. All this other stuff, I don't know, just other random stuff I have just from like access trades. A bunch of decals that are worthless, and I don't really have enough to trade up. So yeah, there's not really much else to talk about in this video. If you're willing to trade, like if you want to trade for any of this stuff, then definitely let me know if you're on PS4. If not, then there's really no use in trying to trade with me, because you can't yet. What I hope that they do is eventually they'll make it so you can trade items cross console. That might actually pose an issue with like the alpha items that are PC exclusive, but all they have to do is just make those non-tradable. And I know that beta nuggets, I'm like pretty sure, are way cheaper on PS4 than they are on PC. I'm not exactly sure why. Probably because they're more common on PS4, I guess. I don't know. Anything you want to see, is particularly these like painted wheels, besides the Tunicas, I'm not looking to sell those. Except eventually I might end up trying to trade those for Vortex wheels, because I think Vortex wheels like really, like they look really sick. And these Tunicas, the only downside is that sometimes in like most like stadiums and stuff, they look like really dark. But I never showed you guys this. What I did with these Tunicas is I just like match them up with colors. It looks really cool. These are just the regular ones, and I have the Helios boost equipped into this, as you can see, which looks actually really nice. Once I get burnt sienna, oh yeah, that was one I didn't mention, is burnt sienna. I'm pretty sure there's burnt sienna Tunicas. Because I remember looking and it was only saffrons that were missing, because this is like the default thing. And honestly, they could have done saffrons, because it would be like just a bright yellow instead of this. But honestly, those would have looked ugly anyways, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. I got all of these colors, and when I first got the Parallax, I matched it up with this, and it looks super cool. Also, reason for the Dominus, I don't know why, it's just I've used it a lot lately, and I've done pretty good with it. Plus, it looks actually really cool with Parallax. Like, this doesn't look quite as cool, but the Dominus looks like really sick with the Parallax, in my opinion, at least. Well, 20XX, basically any car looks pretty sick, like the Gizmo, especially the Dominus GT. Like, especially when it goes to where it looks like that. Like, that's, like, super cool. Only other thing I'm really looking to trade for, honestly, is a Mantis. I still really want a Mantis. At one point, like, honestly, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'd try and trade this for a Mantis, but I don't know. Because I want to turn that into keys, but mantises I could probably turn into like 3 keys pretty easily. And so, I don't know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Sorry if I've been, like, talking like I'm, like, drunk, just, like, stuttering, like, when I just barely said video. I don't know why, I just suck at talking. Especially today, like, my first cut of this video was just, like, complete awful. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was kind of rambly as well, but I mean, that's kind of the nature of what this video really is. Just showing off my inventory, telling the stories between each of the items I got. So yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.